I feel the weight of responsibility, but at the same time I am filled with excitement. Is it possible? Or is the time really very short? It doesn't matter. The timing is excellent now. I feel that everything is in place for it to literally succeed.
The second day started at 9 in the morning in a meeting room of a co-working office.
Should I write in blue? He says, well, this is actually not good. The disadvantage of the community office.
I think that at the beginning, it is not necessarily required to have our own office. After all, we can effectively do our work from home as well. At the same time, I consider it important for the team to meet regularly, and thus we can rent a meeting room in a co-working office several times a week, for just a few tens of thousands of forints for a few hours.
So, you know what I mean, right? Customer segment. Who is the customer segment? I think the student comes first, the parent second, and the teacher third. Channels. What is our channel?
Zsigmond? Who's that guy on TV?
Tamas, who helped a lot with projects at Facecom. Unfortunately, he could not be present now, so he only joined online.
How reach target market?
It will be used with an application, specifically designed to enhance user experience and provide seamless integration, so primarily a digital channel.
What channel is there? Digital channels. I think that we will go for it. A highly skilled and experienced team is needed that operates effectively on various social media platforms and digital channels. Let's call now.
Digital channels. It will most assuredly and undoubtedly be digital.
How do we make money? Subscription model. Subscription model. I think so too. Or a tokenized model such as one that is user-based, in a way that it is essentially usage-based. In other words, for instance, in particular, meaning usage-based. I think we should specify a subscription or usage-based model. We will examine this later.
Okay, it is certain payment will be completely electronic.
That's for sure. But this is what we really need. So if we really want to create company value, we need to shift this towards a subscription model. Good. Key partners. Key partners, primarily universities and other, high schools and primary school, such as other educational institutions. I think we definitely need to involve these in some way. We can actually use them as a kind of channel, as you might know, can't we? Key activity. Are we replacing the private tutor?
I don't think so. We help in education. I don't think we will replace it. That won't work. Because a private tutor can certainly indeed provide greater added value. However, we provide an additional service for a lower amount that can actually ask questions. And even if you ask something silly, like, the application will still respond.
Let's try to approach it from the perspective of digitalization, shall we? Because a good private tutor knows all of this, as Gábor mentioned. They often listen to the answer, often from the student. Rather, let's look at when they could have lived. It is there immediately.
The immediacy due to digitalization. Location independence, speed, and convenience. At any given time, at any place, anytime, anywhere, and comfortably. And I think that this is a really important thing in education as well. And how we achieve this, we will accomplish with YOLO. Right, there are still things as resources. Well, we just provide exclusively digital services, right? Yes. Good, okay. Let's just settle this, yes. A software development team is needed. A marketing team is needed, who can efficiently deliver it through various channels. Please continue to support us. Support, yes. So then, indeed, development, product support, yes. In Hungarian, don't forget the legal page at the IEB. Marketing. So how does it do that? I suppose we don't write down things like finance and excitement. No, actually, these are just big marketing. Why would we choose this product? In the value proposition, we are not certainly and definitely interested in the what, but truly and indeed in the why. Why would they choose this? Amazon? What perhaps is Amazon's value proposition like? It's all on it. It's comfortable in Hungarian. McDonald's. What does McDonald's offer? Joy. Okay. Exactly what does Ferrari offer? Status, please. A feeling. Because, I have a Ferrari, What exactly does Apple provide? Trend. Trendy. Good. So what exactly is our value proposition? I really can't say this perhaps as confidently as those. I certainly believe that the message is the future. The education of the future. YOLO. AI, the equal and inclusive future. So learning with YOLO, in the ever-evolving and dynamic field of technology, which is often perceived as somewhat outdated by many, is still relevant. How very entrenched our current education system is.
Not only here at home, but in many other countries as well, and in various regions. I am learning with YOLO. This is the wow factor, absolutely. Just like my wife.
These are the most similar to Apple.
That's right. By the way, yes, it's trendy. This is a trendy thing in education. By the way, you are absolutely completely right.
Okay, the domain is not available, so it won't be like this.
Don't you have the domain?
Yes, I'm saying now I looked last night and it's not there.
All right, okay, we can talk about that later, but do we have YoloAI.com?
Yes.
Good, okay, great. Well, indeed, as you can see, this is the second day. We are currently at Absolvo, which is a merchant acquisition. The company in question, which is a well-established and reputable organization, is responsible for actively assisting and supporting entrepreneurs in their efforts to find and secure potential investors. They should be involved, or in the case of a sale, they represent either the seller or the buyer. When we establish the company, it is worth doing so as quickly as possible from the very beginning. To discuss it within the framework of several hours of consultation at the beginning, and to ensure comprehensive understanding, how to effectively and successfully organize and structure our company in order to succeed. We recently launched a new company, and excitingly, besides launching a new company, I actually want to talk about YOLO, and I would like to share with you about the details of YOLO. I already had a conversation with you on the phone. I will explain the complete concept of YoloAI in detail.
Guys, this is going to take a while. Couldn't we speed it up a bit? Zsigmond doesn't need projectors to outline his idea. Yesterday's napkin is perfect to introduce Absolvo to the YoloAI concept. The conversation then continued with the question of how to make a startup attractive to investors with a future exit in mind.
What happens in the case that you decide, perhaps in some way, or the team suddenly decides that it's okay, honestly, we've come this far, in our journey with our own hard-earned investment, but as you know, typically we really need this venture capital that you want to use to accelerate growth or other similar strategies. The competitors are typically those who secure $10, $20, $50 million from financial backers, and they start penetrating the market more quickly, and you simply cannot wait for that. If you progress organically, they will overtake you and penetrate the areas where you want to go. There is absolutely no other chance but to accelerate with external capital. Practically, a professional venture capital firm will, in almost all scenarios, typically not invest in a one-person business or even a single entrepreneur, usually as they prefer teams. And indeed, a team is definitely needed, a diverse team. So it is not good if only economists come together, and it is also not good if only developers come together. Knowledge and experience must indeed be combined, which you obviously have. Moreover, in your case, this is a very significant advantage, that you have built something together. If you ever want to sell, it is very important in the same way. There should be a good and independent management. The sooner you want to go fishing, or perhaps maybe spend some quality time with your family, or even with your loved ones after the sale, you can relax and enjoy the moment. All the more you will likely need an independent team. You need to think carefully ahead about how I will expand and how I will build it effectively, efficiently, and strategically. The team that one day I will no longer be needed. Let's say that, for example, a reputable international venture capitalist will mention that it is absolutely vital to understand that there is not approximately a $1 billion market size, multiplied by the potential users in the market, the product service with a monthly fee, an annual fee that you want. If it does not reach $1 billion, then the most ambitious investors will not get involved. It is not immediately obvious that if you have a comprehensive solution that works for many, in any case, ultimately in the end, eventually, you will bring it to the market. Which target should marketing target? Where will it spread most effectively? Which is the target audience? Who else is on the market when that user is there and has to make a decision regarding it that pays for YoloAI or another product such as... You absolutely need to see and know very well who it is that, in this case, already has $10, $20 million in funding, wants to potentially penetrate the same exact target audience, and it may be at exactly the same price, or even or alternatively provide or offer a service at a price that is just $1 lower, perhaps. So you need to continuously monitor the competitors and understand what that competitive advantage will be. You need to find some value to determine what the actual value is, and then you can say otherwise. That you give a basic version to disadvantaged children, I don't know, for this price. And then there are premium features, so you will be able to travel in this as well, obviously. You shouldn't overcomplicate things, but in the long run, it's not a good solution to just say that it's enough. My competitive edge is I come at half price. Timing is indeed also very crucially important. And here, as you know, where you illustrated that we are innovators, early adopters, and how we are moving forward in our strategy, practically, electric cars have been on the roads for 100 years. Yet in fact, they have not been able to become more widespread. There are plenty of products and services that are not currently pushed at the right time in the market. These products and services are available to consumers at this moment, the gas. And do they believe that society or the potential layer is mature and prepared enough, considering the implications of the current state of readiness and adaptability in various aspects of society and its layers? Investors will ask why it is necessary to go with YoloAI now at this particular moment. Why that way? Why with that very proposition? Why with that target audience? Why not a month from now, or perhaps why not 2 months ago?
Zsigmond asked Absolvo to explain what exactly it means when we talk about creating a company worth 1 billion forints within a month.
Two cases are distinguished. One is when venture capitalists come and provide a specific amount. For the sake of simplicity, let's state $1 million, so they will ask for a certain percentage. And this implicitly indicates how much they value the company. It is very important that they are investing in the future. In practice, the company is given fresh financing, and it is not the owners who can take it home. And they spend in their own personal and unique way on what they would like or wish or desire to spend. But actually they give, for example, approximately $1 million in order to successfully implement a growth plan. And they say that I definitely believe that you can do it, that in X years you will be here and there, then a significant and substantial exit from which he ultimately recoups his investment. So, if you were to tell a venture capitalist that it's good, and then I would do this, can I perhaps take home the $1 million? They will say no. The other case is exactly what typically, usually and generally happens during an exit. Practically, it is potentially possible that the company is purchased for 100% or a significant majority by venture capitalists, and they give additional money to the owners, or perhaps which you can take home. There, in the majority of cases, or in most situations, on an EBITDA basis, or let's typically call it that, the company's income generating, the buyer will assess how much the company is worth to them, in their opinion, based on its capabilities and potential, as well as future growth opportunities.
Let's return to the very important essence, which is our challenge. So our goal is that by the 31st day, essentially, on the 30th day, we would like to put together a company worth 1 billion. I would like to invite you to kindly provide us with regular and continuous updates, specifically on the 30th day of each month. This will help us stay informed and ensure everyone is aligned with any developments or changes that may occur. Put together how much this company will be worth based on the performance we have achieved so far. Simply put, in essence, you will ascertain how much this company could potentially be worth, obviously with certain conditions in place, in various scenarios, but you will certainly and definitely tell us and the viewers, and we will certainly find out from you. Otherwise, one of the main elements of the challenge is whether it was successful or not, and if it was successful, then how successful it was. Oh, hi there, my dear.
Hi, sweetheart. What's new?
Nothing. I just now finished a meeting. And I will definitely continue.
Are you on your way home?
No, I will continue. I still have some things to discuss. I still have at least 2 meetings, at least.
Oh, really? Come on. I miss you very much, and the kids do too. And now we were just talking about how we will watch a movie together in the evening?
I know my life, but I know this now. Later tonight I will go to them with you, and then I will hug you tonight. But this is how it will be, as we have thoroughly anticipated in the next few days.
When are you coming home?
Well, listen, I think maybe, I don't know, around 8 or 9. Okay, but I'll call you.
Then Kolinka is already sleeping.
I'll definitely call you as soon as I come out, okay? right? Just wait for me, okay? From the last one, and then we will talk on the way home.
All right. I'm waiting for you to come home because I really miss you.
All right, my dear. Love you. Kiss the child. I love you too. Kiss.
I love you. Go ahead and do your thing. We are waiting.
Kiss. Hi. Kiss.
Well, as you can see, this is the hardest, not only in entrepreneurship, but fundamentally, if you are building something, even as an employee or as an entrepreneur, to maintain this Berkeley balance, because you would also be at home. But in any case, especially in such situations, indeed, one must absolutely, undoubtedly give it their all. So she is indeed at home with 5 children, spending the whole day with them. I go home, and then obviously she pours her frustration onto me, and then obviously, and then. And we may sometimes fall into the mistake of thinking that their frustration, his problem, is absolutely much smaller than ours after all. We could also say why she does not understand. Well, absolutely. We are undoubtedly facing such a big challenge. He can't last 30 days for him right now. This is just as much a problem that I am not at home. He also gets just as tired because she is taking care of the children and the household, while I am focused on work. Her problem, no less than mine. And by the way, this works well, and it has worked well between us in the past, in a few years. But it is absolutely certain that young entrepreneurs will definitely... This is indeed a message, and I can absolutely advise you that it doesn't matter in the slightest. No matter how much you are definitely into your work, your wife and family always come first, and their problems are always important. And your family's problems are no less significant or different from anyone else's problems. No less than your problem at all. Really right,
Wow, that's absolutely great. I really just have the feeling as if... When you call, I understand. When I would start to eat. Gábor, of course. Gábor!
Hey Zsigmond, what's up with you?
Nothing. We just now sat down to have dinner with my wife.
Please do kindly enjoy your meal. Hey there, so what's up now? Yes, I just put together the final functionality that we will start with. The functionality, and it would be good if we could review it. Good. Is there time for a meeting after dinner?
Oh, of course, great. Just let me eat my dinner, please, okay? And then, how about we meet in the meeting in perhaps approximately 15 minutes, okay?
I have listed a few things, completely basic things, that we will be able to accomplish in 15 days. This includes such operational registration, payment registration, basic AI capabilities such as collaborative activities and other related things. These have been left out. It won't fit.
That's right. So when the teacher can very clearly and comprehensively observe what the students are doing, it is clear that they do not fit in. Look, as you might already know, the answers from the book are subject to copyright. Will responding from protected content actually work?
Yes, absolutely. In 2 ways. On one hand, for the own content, and on the other hand, with the textbooks that have already been uploaded, they will work. The same functionality, practically with 500 controls.
All right, okay. Okay, listen. Please send it over right away and then call Thomas now. I will call him back. Please send over the material, okay? I'll review it. Let's talk about it in the office tomorrow, okay?
Okay. Hello?
Hello?
Hello. Then it's not too late to call you.
What's up? Tell me.
We talked about it yesterday that we need a team. Quickly find someone who can easily develop an application on 3 platforms.
Uh-huh.
A team just popped up. I actually checked them out today, so I think we're good. A bit.
Genius.
I feel satisfied with the results so far, overall. Everyone knows their job, responsibilities, and tasks. We are making good progress. An entrepreneur, a company leader, is not necessarily required to be knowledgeable about everything. But in order to formulate an understandable and sufficiently large vision that is both comprehensive and place the best possible people in the right roles and responsibilities in order to achieve success. And right now, I am doing exactly that.